Dogecoin hit my first target sitting at 18859 so far. I had a limit order that I put over here when I thought it was going to the downside, and we hit that first target. The next target is sitting at 17619, and I have a limit order there, which is the 50% level. And then we also have, and I'll show you the Fibonacci retracement chart in a second. And then we also have this bottom down here sitting at 16916 approximately. These are my next targets and my next limit orders. We have resistance, 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 giving me this downtrend right here. And until we break this downtrend going to the upside, then I'm looking at these targets to the downside. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is the Fibonacci. If you don't know where I got some of these levels from, we had a big run up. We set up a trend line going to the upside from the bottoms. We're looking at support, 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 giving me a trend line. So once we break that trend, then we could set up the Fibonacci retracement to maybe buy the dip. And I like watching the 50% level and the 38% level. We came down to the 50% level, and we've been kind of bouncing in between these Fibonacci retracement levels. So that's why I'm targeting this one right now. We came up to the 23% level. Now buying back at the 38% level, and also buying back at this 50% level if we continue to head down there. That's why I like watching these levels. And it's good to trade. It's good. They give you good buying or trading opportunities because you can buy them and sell them at these levels. Buy, sell, buy, sell. I mean, and then that's why I buy both of them. Then you could sell when it comes to this one, then buy back, and so on and so forth. It just gives it. We like when it trades sideways and in between these Fibonacci levels. That's what I'm kind of looking for. So these like swing trades. The next thing that I wanted to talk to you about is, so we covered the Fibonacci retracement. The other thing is we have a couple of tops and bottoms that I want to show you. So we have this one right here that we pretty much got rejected at just now. We have resistance, resistance, and I think this one is one that we want to look for. Once we break this one going to the upside, I think this is going to be an even bigger signal than this little one right here. This one's going to be good for as well once we break this one as well, but I think this one's going to be a much more important one to break. Resistance, resistance. We're watching this trend line right here, and once we break out of this resistance, then I think it will have a much better shot of going to the upside. And I think the other thing that I was kind of hoping for is I want to show you the other tops and the bigger bottoms. So we have support right here, giving me an uptrend like this, and hopefully this can be the bottom. Hopefully when we come down, if we come down this low, then we could get a bounce on this and start heading higher and break through this line. We might not do it immediately, but in general, I think it'd be cool if we can bounce off this one and start going higher from this trend line right here. Because if we break this one, then it's going to be a little bit more bearish. I think the other thing is, what else do we got? There's only pretty much one more thing that I want to kind of talk about. We kind of have this channel pattern, and this pattern is just for fun right now. We're not testing the top of it or anything, but I think if we do start heading back to the upside, let's say we get a bounce right here. This is speculation. Let's say we get a bounce right here, start heading up, and we're able to break through this line right here. We could be targeting from the top to the bottom of this channel, and then we drag this to the breakout, wherever that may be, and we could be looking at a target of around 32879, or we don't know where this is going to take place, but this is just kind of speculation, kind of just seeing how we can get to that 30 level, because that's the next top over here. If we look in the past, we had some resistance, and this is all in the 30 area, and these tops are sitting at around 34. So yeah, those could be the potential next levels. But first things first, we have to get out of this little bear trend that we're in right now, because we are pushing to the downside. But that is why I'm setting these limit orders, because I'm still hoping that we can get a bounce on these levels and push back to the upside. But those are the things that I'm kind of looking at for today. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.